Hi, my name is Garland. I'm an intern at the Maryland University of Integrative Health. How are you?
I'm wonderful, Garland. My name is Miss Perkins. How are you?
I am great. So, did you have any trouble finding the place?
No, you gave great directions. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. And are you comfortable? Would you like any water or anything?
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Okay, and how are you enjoying this weather today?
Well, it's been great weather.
Great, yeah, I love when the summertime starts to come around. It's beautiful. You can go outside and play. So, let's get started. Why did you come to a nutritionist?
Just had some health issues I'd like to address.
And by health issues, more specifically, what are things you would like?
Well, I've been having some issues with vertigo. That's my main concern right now, and sugar cravings. I was diagnosed with gout in my early 20s, and it comes and goes, but it's not as much of a concern as the vertigo is at this time. And I have these dark circles, and I'd kind of like to know what's causing those.
Okay, and are there certain foods that bring on the vertigo?
Yes, sugar.
Okay, so sugar seems to be the main problem. Is
Yes.
that you're having cravings, or is it only sugar that you're craving?
I don't like a lot of sugar. My only problem right now with sugar is ice cream. I buy the best, but it's still a sugar.
So how often do you find yourself eating ice cream?
It varies. I will have these cravings for maybe a couple days, and I'll go nuts and eat like a lot. And then
We all do it.
Yeah, it'll bother me, and then I'll stop for maybe 4 or 5 days, and then start having the cravings again. And so probably a month, maybe 2 weeks out of the month. Not consistent, but if you add it all up.
Okay, do you find that certain things bring on the cravings of sugar, stress, certain things in your life?
I think stress. Yeah.
And how long have you noticed the dark circles under your eyes?
They come and go. More so with the seasonal changes. I think it has a little to do with allergies also.
Okay, so during mainly allergy season, you start
Yes.
noticing, okay.
They're more prevalent.
Okay, are any other things that you would like to address?
I'm a little anemic the last time I had gone to the doctor, but I have suffered from anemia as a child, so just more of the cravings, just overall, I know that I can feel better, and that's my goal to obtain, is to get some nutrients in my body.
Okay, so when is the last time that you felt healthy, and what were you doing?
Overall, I've always had some type of health issues. I also have ADHD, but because of a lot of the foods that I've alleviated from my diet, that is a lot better than it was when I was younger.
Okay, so you've always felt like there was always something missing health-wise. You
Yes.
never fully felt complete or healthy, right?
No.
Okay. Are there any other things that you...
I've had a lot of gas, and that has started to be a major issue, especially at night. Now, for the last week or so, it has gotten better. At one time, I attributed to I started drinking coconut water, and then I realized how much sugar the coconut water contained, and it just had me feeling a little anxietal. So I have to find if there is such a thing as coconut water without that contains the sugar.
Okay, is anxiety something you also
Yes.
have an issue with?
Yes, but that goes along with, I think, when the sugar.
Okay, so when you consume sugar, it makes you have anxiety.
I've noticed that.
Is there anything that helps with that, or is it just to stop consuming sugar?
Just to stop consuming sugar, and I think I'm have several deficiencies in certain vitamins that, because my daughter had recommended some vitamin D, and the physician did also, and I noticed when I started taking the vitamin D that I wasn't as anxietal.
Okay, great. That's always a step in the right direction, taking vitamin D, especially if that's something that your doctor prescribed to you as well. What do you expect from me throughout this whole process?
Well, I need like a buddy system. I have knowledge on certain things, and like we all do, we're our own worst critic and our own worst enemy. So I need to actually have a concrete plan that will assist me in reaching my ultimate nutritional goals.
Okay, we can definitely do that. That's what I'm here for, to work with you and help you come up with a plan. I know it's a lot easier, personally for me, if somebody maps something out for me to follow. And from what I'm hearing from you, that seems to be kind of the same thing with you need. Okay, so I'm going to go over just kind of how this all works and what we're about. So the nutritional philosophy here is more of an integrative and functional one. So we like to look at the person as a whole and not just, looking just at symptoms, but looking at the mind, body, and spirit and how everything works together. So, and we use different assessment tools. I'll do a nutrition-focused exam and, look at your nails and your skin and your hair, if that's okay. And it just, it can tell us what nutrients you're deficient in. And besides also looking at blood work, if you're willing to do blood work, we also look at that, and it can tell us also what nutrients you're deficient in, and not just wait until you're actually maybe deficient in them, but prior to that, if you're on the borderline. Would blood work be something that you would be willing to
Sure,
do?
if it's conducive to the study, then yes.
Okay. And for the sessions, we, like right now, we're just briefly going over things, getting to know each other. We'll do the nutrition focus exam, physical exam, and then we'll go more into detail. And, after that, we'll come up with some things that we can do until our next session. And then I would like to meet with you in maybe, like 2 weeks.
Okay.
I wanted to just share that everything you say to me is confidential. It will never leave this room. So that's really important for our relationship, for you to be 100% comfortable, and that you can share anything that you would like with me. And that mainly that we're working together. I'm not here to just tell you what to do, because it never works if someone is just telling you something. You have to want it. It has to be something that's your priority. So we'll work on things that you want to address, and we'll figure out ways that work for you, that are convenient with your schedule, so that it's really something that can alter or help with the things that you want help with. Okay, and so as an overview, you want to work on the sugar issues that you're having, the vertigo. You're saying that you're anemic, the dark circles under your eyes, and the anxiety that you're having, which all seem to kind of be related to the sugar issues. So like I said, we'll do the nutrition focus exam, and we will follow up in 2 weeks. And so now that we've gone through the basics of the program, we're going to go into everything into greater detail.
Okay.